Parul is a name and P is not a capital letter. Delhi is a name of the city and D is not a capital letter. Then we have to put full stop. Sharing my answer with you. Grade 2 children, can you see the answer? Yes. Parul lives in Delhi with her family. P is capital, D of Delhi is capital and full stop. Second one is Samir loves to go to the beach in the evening. S of Samir is capital, then full stop. Unscramble the words. I am going to ask such question in the test. Be careful. Go through it carefully. The first answer is A. Broom. Second one is train. Third one is brush. Fourth one is drink. Third one, sequencing of the story. I have already explained you how to do the sequencing. Sharing my answer with you. Here children, you have to very carefully write first, next, finally, in your answer. I am reading my answer. First, the boy gathers snow. Then he builds 3 balls. Next, he puts a face on his snowman. Finally, he puts a hat on the snowman's head and sticks into the snowman's body for arms. Showing it again to you. Sequencing of the story. It is first what happens, then what happens, next what happens, and finally what happens. Read the paragraph. Put a tick on its main idea of this paragraph. The fourth question. Children, you have to read this whole thing. Seema lives in a small village. She is a teacher. The people in her village are very poor. She tries her best to teach all the children of the village. She starts the village's first school. Seema has also started the first library in her village so that everybody in her village learns to read. The important part of the story comes in the B section. You have to tick mark B. Making words. Again, making words. Unscramble words. I am sharing my answer with you. A. Ice, nice, rice, rise, price, price, prince, princes. Can you see the answer? A. B. Circle the words that have the pr sound. Price, prize, prizes, prince, princess. B. C. The biggest word. Make one big word that uses all 8 letters. Princess. Pick any story of your choice and look for words with BR, GR and TR blends. Children, read stories, and from any one story, any story of your choice, select the word which starts from BR, GR, TR, like brush, drink, trend. Okay? So, I have completed the practice question with you. Now, I am going to share block assessment. Block assessment are the classroom sheets. These are the classroom sheets, practice sheets. This type. Rewrite the sentences using capital letters and full stop. You have to read carefully. If there is a name, capital letter will come. If the sentence ends, full stop will come. After that, again capital letter will come. I am reading. I don't have to read it. You just see. The second one is look at the pictures and write the 2 letters used to start word. Same thing. BR sound, GR sound and TR sound. The blends of 2 letters. Like brush, dress, drown, train. Last one. Put the following events of the story in order. Write 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 in front of the events. I am showing you the picture. I have written my answers. Reading it. You just have to see first what happens, then what happens, next what happens, after that what happens, and finally what happens. That is how you have to do the sequencing, summarizing. Like in this story, the first I wake up in the morning, then I brush my teeth, next I drink milk and eat my breakfast, after that I get dressed for school, finally I go to school on the school bus. So I am done with block assessment. Now I am going to do volume 1. Model papers. Sequencing and summarizing capital letters and full stop. Sharing it with you. Now you should know the answers. S1. The dog is playing with the birds as shown in the picture. The T will be capital and full stop will come. B. His name is Bluzo. The first word letter H will be capital and Bluzo is a name, so B will be capital and then full stop. He is very friendly dog. He, H will be capital. After the sentence gets over, full stop will come. The names of the two birds are Pia and Ria. The T of the will be capital, and because it's a name Pia and Ria, the P of Pia and R of Ria will be capital and then full stop. E. Bluzo has spots all over his body. The first word is Bluzo and the name is Bluzo, so the B will be in capital, and when sentence ends, full stop will come. Sharing it again with you. Based on this picture, all the sentences, I have done the capital letters and full stops carefully. Second, now write two sentences about the picture. You have to write your sentences. My answers. A. Bluzo and the birds like to play with each other. B. Bluzo is looking at the birds. Sharing my answer with you. The B is capital. Sentence ends with full stop. I am going to ask such question. Be prepared. S2. You can play this game with your family member. Read what you have to do. It's a very interesting game. Blends of TR, BR and DR letters. Read telling a story in order. Children, I am going to ask this. Go through it very carefully. Reading it for you. The story begins when Anya enters the dragon's room. Then she opens his chains and they become friends. Next, they fly around the city. After that, they see the king waiting for them. Finally, the king throws the keys in the pond and sets the dragon free. Write and complete your writing work. Share it with me on your English group. S4. Beginning, middle and end. What happens in the beginning of the story? Student can draw a picture of sad dragon. In the land far away there lives a sad and lonely dragon. Second, student may draw a picture of Anya and the dragon here. One day Princess Anya came to his room and opened his chain. They became friends. What happens at the end of the story? Student may draw a picture of Anya, her father and dragon. When the king saw Princess Anya happy, he threw the keys in the pond. I have shared all these answers with you. Now finish your writing part and share your answers with me. Be ready. Hope you enjoyed this support video and now you have got all the answers. So there should be no confusion. Write your answers. Goodbye. Take care.